It is truly a great pleasure to stand before you today as we gather for this special educational conclave. Education is the only means to transform any society and sure means to help people come out from their quagmire of mental bankruptcy and help shape the minds and hearts, particularly of Gen Z and Gen Alpha. We are here not just to impart knowledge, but to inspire, encourage, and support one another on this incredible journey of learning. Today, our focus is on the power of education, a force that can transform lives, uplift communities, and change the world. This educational conclave is not just an event, it's a sharing of knowledge, curiosity, and the thirst for learning. The main aim of this conclave is to tell the whole world how educators like you have brought up the level of education in the valley despite all odds. In the words of Nelson Mandela, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Each lesson learned, every question asked, faced in the pursuit of knowledge strengthens not only the individual, but also our society as a whole. In this conclave, we will be sharing a lot of deliberations on topics related to education with each and everyone's involvement. As we engage in deliberations, share experiences, and collaborate on innovative ideas, let's remember, two brains are better than one. Let's put our hands and minds together to ideate and deliberate so that something concrete comes out, which will serve as a beacon light in our endeavors to achieve excellence in imparting education. I solicit you all to actively participate, ask questions, share your thoughts, and make the most out of this enriching experience. Together, let's make this educational conclave a memorable and inspiring event that motivates us to continue our educational journey with passion and determination. I will now request Mr. S.S. Chandhok to come to the podium and declare the conclave open. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kuntur. A very good morning to all of you present over here.
Good morning.
Let me introduce myself, that who am I, why I have come over here, and what we are going to do today, how this conclave is different from the conclaves which are happening throughout the country and people are coming. Talking about myself, my name is S.S. Chandhok and I'm into education field from last 26 years and working as an educator, as a teacher, from a teacher to a coordinator to a vice principal to a senior principal. As of now, from last 10 years I am as a senior principal, and with the blessings of Almighty and the support of people like you, educators like you, it just came into my mind that I should start up something which is related to education. I had been attending a lot of sessions, online sessions, offline sessions. They were talking about NEP, 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 NEP. So it came into my mind that it's a 70 pages document. Everybody can read it, everybody knows about it. What's new about that we are discussing? What are we not discussing about the root causes, the things, the problems which the students are facing? We have proved ourselves. I call all the educators as genies because we have proved ourselves in the pandemic that everything stopped, and particularly in Kashmir, so much odds had been over here, so much problems had been there. But I was so impressed on talking to the educators from the Kashmir. Hats off to all of you that you have brought up the level of education not less than anyone else. And I've been seeing that. I was so impressed that I should go to Kashmir, go to Srinagar and talk to all the educators, and we should add this message. I will take it to the whole country, the whole world, that Kashmir is far ahead from the other states also. They are not backward towards the education. They have a lot of education over there with so many good educators. You might be having less educators with you, but here in Kashmir, in small, big cities or remote areas, so many good people over there who are so much educated. Their level of education is so good. And hats off to all of you that you have brought up the level of education. And I'm surely going to take it to the whole world as of now. So it came into my mind that so much NAPs has been talked about. Let's talk about something which is related to the children. So I started up my talk show online around 2.5 or 3 years back when the pandemic started, because I had been talking to the thousands of educators, the chairmen and the principals who were in the remote areas throughout the country. The problem in the starting when they were facing, that how to educate the children in pandemic when they're sitting at home. So with all this, I came into an idea that I just start up with different topics related to children. We had been talking about English, then how to increase the level of education by the way of English, because in India, we regard English as a second language, though in almost all the parts, other countries, it is regarded as foreign language. So in short, we can say that English is very important for a child to grow wherever he's moving, because when he is going out of the city, out of Kashmir, he has to prove himself, because this is a common language which is spoken everywhere. So we started up one of the season with a very wonderful person where we are talking about how we can increase the level, because all over the India there's a scarcity of English teachers. It's not only in Kashmir or somewhere, in all over the country, in Mumbai also, in Delhi also. How we can do that? There's a problem of mathematics with the students when they come in the middle school, how we can overcome that. We have been talking about that so much technology has come. For the technology, when I was talking, I went to take a session of the students in Delhi University, in a government college I was called to take a session of the students. I took a session, and when there was open round, one of the students asked me, sir, I had topped in the competition exam. I was a topper, 99.9 percentile I got. All the doors of all the universities and colleges were open in India for me. But I wanted to take admission in Germany. But when I went for that, my admission was refused. Why? Because I did not have the basic knowledge of AI. We have to understand this. We are not getting the children ready for today. We are getting them ready for tomorrow, that is after 10 years or 12 years or 8 years. At the very same time, the teachers are teaching in the way they have been taught 15 or 20 years back. So this is becoming a big gap wherein the students are getting a problem. Now the schools, they have started up AI from grade 1 onwards, which was being taught only in 11th and 12th as computer science. So with different topics we have been talking out on online sessions and all, did some offline sessions also, online programs also. Then I had a support from Kashmir that we should come to Kashmir. Rahman Waris sir told me that you should come to Kashmir, and then afterwards I met with Shaukat ji, and he gave me full support that please come to Kashmir, because we want that the education level, that these type of discussions should go on with amongst the educators. It is not like that I'm knowing more and you are knowing less, or you are knowing more or I'm knowing less. We are a learner. We can learn from a 3-year-old child also, 1-year-old child also. So this is just about discussing the practices amongst us, and we want to come up with a fruitful, result wherein we can bring out the best practices in our education, especially in Kashmir and all over the country. And I hope you will like all these things, because we are here for an educational conclave where we're discussing few topics, wherein we'll be discussing what are the best practices that can come out, what sort of resources we have. A student studying in DU saying that my admission got rejected in Germany. And what about the places where we are living? So what level we have to bring up to the children, so that when they come out of the shell, that is out of the schools, when they're going to universities and far off places, How will they be able to face the world? They should not get defeated. So many things are happening in the world, in the country, that this thing happened and the child did this. This should not happen. They should be future ready. And for this purpose, we have come over here. I told ma'am that I am an educator. I am not a company. I am not very professional. It is just an educator coming to discuss few good things along with the other educators. Thank you and welcome once again. And I need all your blessings that we should have a good program and good discussion. And let's start the program. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mr. S.S. Chandhok, for your valuable insights.